Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful recap Monday, Jan 6, Brooke slaps Ridge, Luna's close call and Elektra's new danger. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Monday, January 6, 2025 is finally here. In Monday's episode, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, must hide when unexpected guests show up at Bill Spencer's Don Diamond house. However, it seems Elektra Forrester, Linnea Grace, could be in danger all over again. Also, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, slaps Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. Steffi Forrester's assurance, B&B recap for Monday. January 6 reveals that at the Cliff House, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddig, and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Maxinswood, discuss Ridge. Taylor and Steffi are convinced that Ridge won't forgive Brooke this time. However, Taylor is still on guard as she expects Brooke to put on the performance of a lifetime. Steffi doesn't think it will work. Taylor clarifies that she's not worried about Brooke. Taylor isn't threatened by Brooke. Taylor knows what she has with Ridge. Is it appropriate to insert a snort right here? Back to the episode, Steffi wonders what changed. Taylor explains her life feels full and she won't live in a toxic, vicious cycle anymore. Taylor gushes about Ridge's support. Life is so good that Taylor just can't spend any time worrying about Brooke. Steffi calls John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. Steffi explains that she dropped the kids off with the babysitter. Steffi and Finn have the place to themselves. Taylor takes off to see Ridge, so happy how close they are becoming again. Steffi lets her mom know she'll wait up for her. Taylor laughs and leaves. B&B recap. Brooke Logan explains. At Eric Forrester's John McCook estate, Brooke continues trying to explain herself to Ridge. It isn't working. Brooke continues saying she just took the CEO job to give the company back to Ridge. Brooke tried to tell Ridge, but he already boinked Taylor. Brooke still thinks they can overcome this obstacle. Brooke really thought she was doing the right thing. Ridge believes that Brooke's heart was in the right place, but he says she was still wrong. Ridge expected Brooke to denounce Carter and Hope during the live broadcast. Well, that would just cause more bad PR, Ridge. Then you would blame her for that. Ridge rants about Hope Logan, Annika Noel, still living on the property. Well, Ridge, you moved out, so it's not really your call anymore. Ridge accuses Brooke of being played by Hope. Ridge tells Brooke that he had to watch Eric's heart break. Ridge adds that Brooke went straight to the enemy. Brooke says there is no enemy. Ridge says that Hope and Carter are enemies, and now Brooke is an enemy too. Brooke Logan's self-respect. The Bold and the Beautiful recap reveals that Brooke won't admit that Hope did anything manipulative. Ridge brings up Hope playing with Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and pouncing on Finn. Ridge calls Hope names, which Brooke can't stand and tells him so. Since they are talking about wrong moves, Brooke says Ridge calling Hope names is wrong. Brooke also says that Ridge jumping in bed with Taylor was wrong. Now Brooke is calling out Ridge for betrayal. Brooke can't believe Ridge jumped on Taylor so fast. Brooke can't believe how Ridge always needs to have his ego stroked by two women. Yeah, you go, Brooke. Tell the Waffle King how it is. Brooke refuses to share a man. Ridge made his choice. Brooke has tears in her eyes. Brooke wishes she never walked into that house and wishes her mother never accepted that catering job. Brooke is done with Ridge. Ridge scoffs at Brooke being done with him. Ridge claims that Brooke is still going to run his family's business, though. Brooke can't believe that Ridge doesn't view her as a member of the family. Brooke rants about how Steffi and Taylor see her as a Logan. Brooke vents to Ridge about how they see her as inferior. Ridge just stands there with a dumbfounded look on his face. Brooke gently caresses Ridge's cheek, then suddenly slaps him. Brooke tells him to have fun with his second choice. Just then Taylor shows up. Brooke shoves Taylor out of the way. The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Monday, January 6, 2025. Over at Bill's house, Luna thanks him for what he's done. Bill reminds Luna she's under house arrest. This has to remain a secret or it won't work. When Luna once again asks Bill why, he says he didn't want her to die. Bill adds that he wants to give her the stability that he never experienced. Suddenly, a motorcycle can be heard outside. Bill orders Luna to hide. Luna watches from the staircase as Will brings Elektra inside. Will introduces Elektra to a grinning Bill. Elektra explains to Bill and a hidden Luna about her ordeal with Remy Price Christian Weissman. Elektra goes into detail, so Elektra now has Remy's name, her job at Forrester Creations, as well as the crimes that were committed
beautiful
against her. Kicked off the week with an explosive episode filled with tension, romance, and unexpected twists. Monday's episode delivered high emotional stakes and dramatic moments, leaving fans gasping for more. From a shocking slap to an intense confrontation, the show's intricate web of relationships and power struggles was on full display. Brooke slaps Ridge, a moment of reckoning. The episode opened with a dramatic confrontation between Brooke and Ridge, two of the most iconic characters in the show's long-running saga. Ridge, who had always been torn between his love for Brooke and his loyalty to his family, found himself caught in the middle of a complicated situation. His actions in recent weeks had only deepened the rift between him and his wife, Brooke. As the scene unfolded, tensions between the couple reached a boiling point. Brooke, in a moment of pure fury, lashed out at Ridge. The slap echoed through the room, a physical manifestation of all the hurt and betrayal she had been feeling. Ridge, stunned by the force of her anger, stood motionless, unable to respond in the moment. This wasn't just a slap, it was a breaking point. Brooke's emotions had been simmering for weeks, and Ridge's failure to truly listen to her and acknowledge her pain was the final straw. As Brooke walked away, her face flushed with emotion, it was clear that the future of their relationship was now uncertain. Would this be the end of their love story, or could they find a way to heal the deep wounds between them? Luna's close call, the danger lurking in the shadows. Elsewhere, the tension didn't let up as Luna found herself in a perilous situation. A mysterious figure from her past resurfaced, creating an atmosphere of danger that had the viewers on the edge of their seats. Luna, the woman with a complicated past, was forced to confront a threat she hadn't seen coming. Her close call came when she was cornered in a secluded part of the Forrester estate by someone with ill intentions. Luna, ever resourceful, tried to talk her way out of the situation, but the situation escalated rapidly. The threat seemed to come from someone connected to her family, someone whose motives were still shrouded in mystery. As the tension mounted, Luna's ability to keep her cool under pressure was tested. Her history had left her more than capable of handling tough situations, but this felt different. The stakes were higher, and the consequences of failure were more severe. With every passing second, the danger surrounding Luna grew more palpable, leaving the audience desperate to know who was behind this sinister plot. The close call left viewers with a lingering question. Was this just the beginning of something darker, or would Luna manage to outwit her adversary and make it out unscathed? Elektra's new danger, a new player in town. In another corner of the Forrester world, Elektra, the fiery and determined character who had become a fan favorite, found herself facing an entirely new danger. Elektra had always been a force to be reckoned with, an ambitious, no-nonsense woman who wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty. However, the events of the day made it clear that Elektra's world was about to be rocked by a new force. The mysterious danger facing Elektra seemed to be tied to someone from her past, someone who knew her deep secrets and wasn't afraid to use them against her. As Elektra began to unravel the threads of this new danger, she realized just how vulnerable she had become. What made this new threat particularly chilling was that it wasn't just personal, it was professional. Someone within the Forrester business was playing a game with her, and it was clear that they had no intention of playing fair. Whether it was a rival, an old adversary, or someone even closer to her than she imagined, Electra was about to be tested like never before. Her determination to protect herself and her empire was evident, but would it be enough? As Electra navigated the dangers of the day, viewers were left to wonder if her strength would be enough to outlast whatever storm was heading her way. Family, secrets, and betrayals. The heart of the drama. The Bold and the Beautiful has always been known for its intricate web of family drama, and Monday's episode was no exception. From the breakdown of Brooke and Ridge's once strong marriage to Luna's fight for survival and Electra's growing danger, the episode showcased the many ways in which the Forrester family's tangled relationships are always at the center of the action. At its core, the show is a portrayal of love, power, betrayal, and redemption. The complex interactions between the characters are what make each episode so thrilling to watch, and Monday's episode was a prime example of how those dynamics can change in an instant.